Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 4 to continue our career mode. Last episode we joined the Gander Outdoors RV Truck Series. We ended up taking, I believe, 2 wins of the first 5. We're going to do the next 5 today, maybe even more. But yes, it'll be multiple races in each video up until we reach the Cup Series. Then I'll extend the race length and do just one race video. I might end up doing some single races in the Truck Series and Xfinity Series as well throughout our Cup career, but more on that when we reach Cup. With that saying, I think it's time to head to our career mode. Here we go. Poor qualifying, you should honestly expect that, truth be told. We start at the back alongside Stuart Friesen, who is our regular season championship rival. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Dover has never truly been my best track in the Truck Series, so let's see what we can do here today. So we make a cheeky dive to the inside of a couple of lanes, and even getting our teammate up into the top 5 now, which is all our team is asking for, is a top 25 in the next 3 races, as we lose the back end of the car. Steps out up into the top 20 now, into P17 actually. Trying to get up into P15, get into the top 15 on the outside of Sheldon Cree for P14 now. Believe that is Harrison Burton in the 18 truck in the lead right now. He is flying away with the lead. Looking at another P10 possibility of another P10 finish, going 4 wide there. So we move up into P8 now. Matt Crafton now underneath P88, and we're cleared up into the top 5. Chasing after Johnny Sauter and Brett Moffitt now. 10 laps remain here at Dover. Yep, just inching closer and closer to drivers in front. So now we're pretty much right behind Johnny Sauter. So we make a move to his inside down the back straight, out of turn 2 and into turn 3. We finish off the move and now start to close up to Brett Moffitt from P3. Not close enough to make a move there, and my guess is Moffitt will probably defend the inside. No, he doesn't, and it's actually cost him a chance to defend P3. However, he'll have a good launch out of the corner. We block him off, and into turns 1 and 2 we finish off the move and even come close up to Grant Enfinger. So we slide underneath Enfinger now into the next set of corners, and we are moved up into P2, which unfortunately will probably be best we can get, as it is Harrison Burton out front by 4 seconds ahead of us. If he struggles through the lap traffic he is in right now, because we still have clean air, he'll be in dirty air here, but with only 5 laps to go, I don't think we can really do anything. Ross Chastain trying to follow us through. He's only 8/10 back. And closing lap by lap. We now put the gap down to 3 seconds with 4 laps to go. If we continue to do that, take away a second out of Burton's race lead, then perhaps we can do something, but he is cutting through the lap traffic pretty well. So now the gap at 2.5 seconds with 3 laps to go. Yeah, lap traffic's getting in our way now. Staying out of his. Coming to 2 laps to go. All these lap cars are down on the bottom, which is the lane that I want to run. So yeah, with both me and Burton now in clean air, heading into the final lap of this race. Burton actually gets caught behind lap traffic again. Don't think it's going to really cost anything because he gets around. Believe that, is this our teammate? No, it is not. White flag. It is Parker Kligerman. We've caught up to Harrison Burton. If we had like maybe 3 more laps, maybe we could have overtaken him. Spalicki brake tests us. P2 in a race that we probably had a quick enough truck to win. Harrison Burton wins his first race on the season. And Ross Chastain moves into P2 in the point standings. Yet to have a single win, just on pure speed and positions. I must say, I think the couple of mistakes that I made going through the field resulted with me not having a chance to catch Burton. But we move on to the next one. Here we go. We actually qualified P30, so 2 places better than last. Still on the second to last row. So yeah. Still not amazing. Still constantly being out-qualified by my teammate. Get down to the bottom lane. Here at Kansas. So this is a track that I have found quite a bit of success at in the Cup Series. So let's see what we can do in the Truck Series as we reached P16 after only the first lap. Our truck is very good, as our teammate is even up in the top 10, fighting for what I believe is P9 right now. Currently in P9. Maybe better, I could 12th, 11th, 10th. No, our teammate is in 8th. P8. Our teammate is in. So he's fighting to keep a P8. However, gets left out to dry. And, well, fortunately, I'm not going to help him here as we try and make a dive underneath 2 trucks. We have no draft from the front, but a couple of pushes, helpful pushes from Austin Wayne's self will propel us up to the guys in front, even up into P6, ahead of the Kyle Busch Motorsports drivers. Tyler Dipple moves down in a very aggressive manner to defend. I don't really agree with that move that he pulled, but it's alright, as he once again tries the same move, not having it this time. We move up to a higher lane to try and get a better exit into the corners. Moving back down to the bottom lane, because I just want to follow Tyler Ancrum's line right now. See what he's doing. So once again, fast truck, not enough time. Don't even think I'll even be able to catch Tyler Ancrum for P4. He's just positioning his truck in a position where he can roll through the corner, and it's allowing him to have better exits and entries. Trying to use the under apron down the front stretch, but not really working. So it's still successful to be in the top 5 with this team. This, how I put it, mediocre team. So we got one truck blowing up. It's Grant Enfinger, I believe that was. So yeah, not for position because Grant was actually further down the field. I thought for a moment when I saw him blowing up, I thought for a split moment that it was for position, but it was not, as we make the move on Tyler Ancrum. Now, as we hit 3 laps to go, the leader's starting to hit lap traffic. And actually, unlike Harrison Burton at Dover, they are getting stuck behind the lap traffic as we get a free move on Brett Moffitt into P3. Now it's just on, can we avoid the lap traffic better than the leaders could? 2 laps to go, only 1.5 seconds back from our regular season championship rival. So they close up to more lap traffic. Will this lap traffic also get in their way? They're forced to run the high lane, which allows us to close up once again. Only a second now, heading into the final lap. Just not enough time. Truck's getting tight. However, Brett Moffitt gets caught behind lap traffic. Dylan Lupton takes the lead here at Kansas. Lupton gets... Oh, no! Forrester blocks me and Friesen. I'm just going to show my aggression to Forrester for that. That cost both me and Friesen a chance at the win, and gave a free win to Dylan Lupton. I am not pleased. You guys saw that. We had a shot at winning. I'm not mad that we didn't win. I'm mad on how we weren't able to win. Because we were there. We were truly there out of the final corner. And, no, we just got blocked off. So Dylan Lupton wins in Kansas. So we finished P3. Crashed out of qualifying, so we start dead last next to Sheldon Creed, who's looking rather slow. So we actually have the worst start. Brett Moffitt looking for his first, leading the race. He's going to be looking for his first win of the season. What is it with people coming down and blocking me in turn 3 lately? Forrester with last race in Kansas, which I'm still rather annoyed with, and now Lessard here at Charlotte. So we move into the top 20 now. Moffitt will lead the first lap. We're trying to catch the draft off the pack in front. So all the way to, I believe, P8. Oh, that's Clickerman. I thought it was, what's his face? I'm so mad at the guy I don't even remember what his name is. Oh my god. Got trapped on the outside. Ugh! Don't you dare spin, Clickerman. Up into P13. No, do not go up into hill. What is up with this truck lately? Of course. Damage. He could be on for the first time not finishing in the top 10 in our career. So we don't have the draft. Now we do. Entering the third corner. Ah, there's the little bitch. Come on. Sometimes the draft doesn't work at Charlotte down the front straight. A couple of tracks down the front stretch. Yes, push me, Grant. Or fall back. Three laps to go. This will be our lowest finish yet in the career mode. No, I don't want you as a draft partner. Get your dirty truck away from mine. I'm still trying to find out why my teammate is running a Toyota and I'm running a Chevy. But it's, it is a strange one, alright. So we close up to Stuart Friesen from Canada. Trying to make the move from the outside work. So he pulls out to let us move up into P9. White flag. Brett Moffitt looking for his first win on the year. Can we maybe snatch one more position away from Matt Crafton? The good exit. Going to go side by side, but Crafton is just gonna edge us out. From P9 by 0.03 of a second. That's an ouch moment right there. Alright, let's head to race 4 of this video. So this time a very solid qualifying. We qualified P7. So very, very nice qualifying. And we actually have a good shot of winning here at Texas. Much better than we did at Dover or Kansas. And Charlotte was never gonna happen. I've never done well in the truck series at Charlotte. As we move into the top 5, Brent Enfinger looking for win number 1 on the season. He was stolen away from it in Daytona. Tyler Ankrum just squeezes us into the grass a bit as we tried to make the move. Couldn't make the move. Now making the move on Grant Enfinger. We were the ones who caused Grant Enfinger not to be able to win the race in Daytona. We may be the cause of him not winning here in Texas, as we take to the lead of the race. However, Tyler Ankrum may have something to say about that. 10 laps to go of trying to hold off a very quick Tyler Ankrum and Matt Crafton. Stuart Friesen as well is up here, up the order, fighting Matt Crafton for P3. Nine laps now. the top, what is this, 5? Top 5 separated by 6/10. By only half a second. And then, Johnny Sauter and, Grant Enfinger, P6 and 7, a little further back. We're starting to pull away. Now a gap to, Tyler Ankrum is half a second, 6/10. And the gap to, P5, Matt Crafton is over a second now. Just over a second. So we come through to start lap 6 of 12. 7 laps to go. Those guys back there are going to start fighting for position. So they're going to start slowing themselves down. In fact, they're starting to slow themselves down already. So now the gap to second place, Stuart Friesen and Tyler Ankrum side by side, but it is Stuart Friesen just edging out front of Tyler. Now over a second. As Ankrum tries the outside, as Friesen sets his sights on us. All the fighting back there, we've been able to pull the gap to an extent. So we come through to start 5 laps left. Here in Texas, we're looking to win here in Texas. Track that I've always enjoyed on the NASCAR Heat Games. Never won here at Texas in the Truck Series, however, it's been always plagued with bad luck. Had a couple tire failures, even a full-blown engine failure before when leading this race. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. I've never been passed for the lead. Like, once I've got into the lead, I've stayed there until whatever happens. But yeah, never have won here in Texas in a truck, in the Truck Series before, so this will be the first time if we can do it. And with a 1.7 second gap over Stuart Friesen. 1.6 now, sorry. It is looking good with 3 laps to go. You have no opinion in this. The gap now at 1.8. So we close to the lap traffic. Please no one block me in turn 3 or anywhere. So now if Friesen wants to pass me, he has to get through the lap traffic. Same as I'm doing right now. He's actually getting stuck behind the lap traffic, so this is good. So we come through to take the white flag, so the next flag will end the race, whether it is the yellow or the checkered. Next flag ends the race, no matter what. And a 3-second gap to Stuart Friesen means we are all clear from behind. Going into the final 2 turns for the final time, turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, I thought we weren't going to be able to win a race this video. That has changed because we have won here in Texas. what a race. Qualified far up the field. We were able to get up into the lead. We take our third race win on the year to maintain our lead in the playoff standings and pull the gap out even further in the point standings as we come closer to the regular season finale. So, it went from winning the racing from P8 qualifying to qualifying P30 again back at Iowa. This was our first win in the Truck Series in NASCAR Heat 5. So let's see what we can do in Heat 4. We've already passed our teammate. Team is asking for top 20s. The next 3 races, we already did one race in Texas. We got the top 20. In fact, I really should say we ended up winning the race, because we did. My goal really... my private goal is to finish top 10 every race to get the advantage of winning the regular season championship going into the playoffs. Because with 3 wins, we are already locked in. There is nothing that anyone can do to knock us out of the playoffs. So we are in the playoffs. For our first season in the Truck Series, I have no idea if we're going to be able to go for the championship or not. It'll be cool to with this team. But yeah, I am not optimistic on being able to bring a championship with this team. Sure, winning the last 3 races within the first 10 is good. Leading the regular season point standings, pretty solid. Leading the playoff standings, very nice. But I don't see ourselves going all the way to Homestead. And even if we do, I don't see myself winning the championship. So we have gotten ourselves into the top 5, and we're actually closing on the top 4. As we are now underneath Chastain, trying to make the move on Ross. Could we go for the win? I think we can, but it'll be really tough to try and chase down Stuart Friesen, who is always been there truly, as we're trying to make the move for P2 underneath Ben Rhodes. We clear Ben. Now set our sights on that 52 truck of Stuart Friesen. Friesen quicker than the rest of the AI, but I seem to have the better truck in the corners. 5 laps to go, as we are starting to see some lap traffic, some PTSD from Kansas starting to sink in, I'm sure, for both of us, especially if we end up running into our good friend of Forrester. So let's see, Friesen gets stuck behind lap traffic. That's going to give us the opportunity to dive down on the bottom. However, we got tagged by Balicki, so our pace got affected. Back down to the bottom, hugging the apron. We've made the move, looking to beat out Stuart Friesen again here, and take a 4th win on the season, 2nd in a row. First time we would have double race wins. Uh-oh. 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 2 to go. Truck's starting to get a little tight. Contact with Friesen. Then more contact with Spencer Boyd. Friesen overtakes us again. Final lap. This is going to come down to the very end of this race as we slide up the track. Our teammate might help us here by blocking off Stuart Friesen. He does help us. Thank you, teammate, as we come and slam into Tyler Ankrum. That is why you always pay attention ahead. But we have won it. It was Austin Wayne's self at the apron at the bottom of the track here on the front stretch. So my guess is he had some sort of tire puncture. But yeah, all the AI had slowed down. And I was looking backwards at Stuart Friesen, and I looked ahead of me, and nothing I can do, just Tyler Ankrum, boom, there. But yeah, first time winning 2 races in a row, and it's our 4th race win on the year. So once again, extend the lead in the points to strengthen our advantage at the top. Now, you don't get any sort of award for winning the regular season championship. It really is however, you do get the advantage going into the playoffs. So that is what we are trying to do. And luckily for us, the regular season finale is on home ground, Michigan International Speedway. But that is it for this video. Maybe, can we run one more? I think we can. So this is going to be it. This is the end of the video. Next episode, we will finish the regular season and set course for the playoffs. We have 6 races left in the regular season and only 13 races left in the season itself. This has been very fun. Very fun series. For me personally, I loved this. I loved NASCAR, especially in the 2019-2020 stages. Didn't really watch much in 2021. That was when I started to have my F1 stories start to creep in, and even now I'm still mentioning F1 in my NASCAR series now. So yeah, we will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.